Hello there. This is where the fun begins.
Hey there guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have the official runtimes for the Disney Plus show, Tales of the Jedi, that's going to be coming here October 26th, so we're about a little over a week away from it at the point in time of recording and publishing this video. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hop right on into it, taking a read from the director's article. I'm going to have their full article linked down in the description down below for you guys there to check out as well. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to talk about the runtimes just like right now. As you guys can see here on the screen as of now, episode 1, 17 minutes, episode 2, 14 minutes, episode 3, 13 minutes, episode 4, 15 minutes, episode 5, a whopping 10 minutes, and episode 6, 14 minutes. So, of course, the show is broken up into 6 episodes, and then 3 of each, of course, taking place and surrounding around the characters of Count Dooku, and then also the other 3 talking about Ahsoka Tano and kind of like some of her adventures there as well. They're very, very short. I mean, that's just like how it is. It's unfortunate, but I'm still happy and lucky, I think, in a sense, to be getting Clone Wars content, and I think that this show is kind of like a tester. It's like simply like a pilot, almost, essentially, and I definitely think that they're going to branch off and do multiple seasons of this show, and for when they do season 2 of the show, I think that it's definitely going to be a whole lot longer, more episodes, longer episodes, and more stories to be told there overall. I almost get a sense that kind of like Lucasfilm is like testing the waters, like, hey, is like Clone Wars type of content still popular? Do people still want it? And I think, of course, the answer is obvious. Heck yes. That's just kind of like what I'm guessing from this overall like kind of tone and theme to it. And then again, there's also the whole idea like, well, maybe these stories don't really require it to be that very long overall. I mean, of course, people want longer and more like Star Wars content overall, but if it's not needed, then why do it? Because when and if they were to go ahead and make this stuff longer and they would put in more filler stuff, type of stuff to kind of like fill in more of the time there that people are wanting, then people are just going to complain about, hey, you guys just put a bunch of filler in there. Hey, this was a filler episode type of thing. And this is something that we widely saw with the Book of Boba Fett's overall show there, is that a lot of people complained about how the show was overly long, just with like a bunch of filler episodes and nothing was really going on all that much. Now, if they focus on entirely just the important stuff, then you're going to have shows that end up like this, where they're overly short and it goes like straight to the point and there's like no really world building or a lot of character development or anything like that. But then again, that's me overly judging the show way too soon, speaking way too soon, so take it lightly, take it with a grain of salt. Now, at the beginning of this video, I talked about how we're going to be taking a read from the director's article, and that I'm going to have their full article linked down in the description down below. Let's go ahead and read a little bit of what they have to say here regarding everything like this. As it reads, back in Star Wars Celebration earlier this year, a couple of months ago, Lucasfilm announced the existence of Tales of the Jedi, something that we had talked about previously here on the channel as a news and rumors, as it was being speculated around and even leaked at times that this was going to be some type of project, although the hopes weren't very high and we thought it was simply going to be some type of book series or comic book series at that. A collection of 6 episode shorts. Half of them are set to focus on Ahsoka Tano, as I had mentioned, while the other 3 will follow Count Dooku in his earlier years before his fall to the dark side of the Force. Each episode weaves a tale during a different time in either of their lives. For example, Ahsoka's 3 installments will follow her as a young child, her time training under Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars, and finally her run-in with the fateful Inquisitor that we see in the Ahsoka novel. The Ahsoka novel is going to be decanonized, and it's something I want to talk about in a separate future video here on the channel, so it's all the more reason to hit the subscribe button and join us here today. As the article goes on to say, recently it was revealed that the series will debut towards the end of October on the 26th, as I had also mentioned, which also happens to be just over a week away at the point in time of recording and publishing this video. Ahead of its debut, the length of each episode has been revealed recently, and we already talked about that, and they live up to their, well, short name. Disney has officially described these 6 new stories as shorts, calling the new series an anthology show. Previously, before that, Star Wars Visions was previously referred to as a short, yet many of its episodes average an 18 minutes each long, around 18 to 20 minutes around there, where longer than some of the above installments for Tales of the Jedi that we already discussed. Much longer at that. I mean, at the bare minimum, you would hope and expect maybe for these episodes to be maybe closer to 20 minutes, 25 minutes, a lot like the same way that all the other animated Star Wars shows kind of have really done for Star Wars The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, and Star Wars The Bad Batch. That they're all being said, what is next for Star Wars? It's just over a week. Fans will be able to get their own eyes on the show themselves and watch some more Star Wars animated content. As exciting as Andor has been for fans, many are missing these animated sides of the world and the overall galaxy far, far away. With The Bad Batch previously delayed until 2023, it's been quite some time since there's been any animation from a galaxy far, far away, so it's great to see some more of that come back. It really is something that is unique to Star Wars when you really think about it. A kind of franchise that's able to really equally and thoroughly and strongly hold both sides of that kind of like film structure of where you have live action projects and then also animated projects that do overly great. I mean, there's honestly just so amazing to really see and really, I guess, like, be a part of that. It also would be great due to these new stories being written by Dave Filoni, a fan favorite Star Wars storyteller who also appears to be writing and directing the upcoming live action show Ahsoka on Disney Plus coming in 2023. He's also the director and creative executive and writer for many of the Mandalorian episodes alongside with Jon Favreau. As the article goes on to finish off, Tales of the Jedi is set to hit Disney Plus on October 26th, with all 6 installments launching all at once, which is another little bit of a query that I kind of have with, I guess, this overall project, but I'm over it at this point, especially with how short each episode is going to be. I'm not going to be able to wait. I don't think many people are going to really hold that much of an interest to really want to wait, so I kind of agree with this decision to go ahead and throw them all out on Disney Plus all at once. Now, from there's where the article ends, and as I had also mentioned, I have this full article linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. I want to know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys all think here about Tales of the Jedi as of right now. So far, do you guys want there to be a season 2, multiple seasons of this show? And if so, what characters would you like to see here this overall show really storytell and tell us more about? I'd love to hear what you guys all think in the comment section down below. One of mine would definitely have to be the one and only Mace Windu, so let me know who your pick would be in the comments down below. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars, and thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one, and may the Force be with you as always. Peace out.